Hey everybody, today is the day before my fourth track day with this car. The forecast for tomorrow says that it's gonna be 25 or 26 degrees, which is nice. It's not too hot and not too cold. Now before everything, let's recap what are all the modifications that I have for the track day tomorrow. I have the wider wheels and tires. The tires are 215s. I have the front strut brace, the Cayenne air filter. The modifications that are new for the next track day is the Sparco seat. It's a very good budget racing seat. And also the minor modification is the different gear knob. And because these modifications aren't so big, I'm not sure that I'm gonna improve my time again. There is probably gonna be more wind because it's now October, along with the condition of my tires after 2 track days. I know I'm now making the driver excuses, but I'm gonna give my best. And this seat is gonna help me improve my racing line and hanging on in the corners. So we will see in the third stint when I do like around 3 or 4 very fast laps. The track day tomorrow is the last track day for this year. So after this, there's gonna be no more track day videos until April next year. As for taking out some parts for the track day, I will do the same like last time. I will take off all 3 headrests and the trunk cover, and that's it. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I will do all the usual stuffs, wash my car and vacuum a little bit the interior, and I'll be ready for tomorrow. I'm so excited, especially with this seat. After filming, I was playing around with the back seats and realized that if I fold up the lower part of the rear seats, the upper part folds down to make a flat, clean trunk area. But then I decided to remove the lower part of the seats because they are rubbing against the front seats, plus they are easy to remove. All I need to do now is rest my mind. This time I was going with my longtime friend. He loves cars as much as me, so I invited him. What made me more excited to come is that in the entry list I saw another person with a Corolla T Sport. But as you can see, the car is stock. Sadly, he had a brake related problem early on, but put up a decent lap time of 1 minute and 44. The beautiful Ferrari F430 and the new Corvette Stingray came to play as well. Because we came early, we went to observe the cars from the morning group.
Dobro, pustit ćemo mi Nikolu da vidimo šta on može, dokle on može. Kao, može da se nešto zvuči, nešto. To je fabrika.
Voze pravo. Nažalost. Iako morate da prođete pravo, usporite, provucite se.
My group is about to start. In the first stint, I went with the same friend that I invited.
Bio je Mota, kaže, prošli put razlika na tvoj vozio.
I immediately felt how tight the Sparco seat was holding me. Pay attention to my movement compared to the passengers.
Kako drži ove sedište?
I did a first fast lap with him and he loved it.
A? Uklop si me. A?
Rekao do jaja.
Da, da.
Ja, sunce ti
While I was on my cooldown lap, we saw this Yugo sadly blowing his engine up. The traffic made it a bit difficult to go fast, but this lap was the fastest in the first stint.
bez... Bez drifta. Ja sam treći gol ostao, nisam. Prebrzo, dobro. Čekaj, 45, dobre.
Opa.
To je to, sad će iskoči.
Ali ozbiljno se
Okay, the first stint is done. I was driving my friend and it was so fun. We put a good lap, a good starting lap of 1 minute 45, so the seat was holding me in place like amazingly. The only flaw is that because I'm lower, I can't see the other drivers around me because of the windows are not so low. Oh, there's a drone. Wow. My Toyota is a lot better, trust me. But yeah, I just have to be a bit more observant. Overall, the Sparco seat, amazing. I can really focus on driving. I feel like I was the part of the car and I can feel what the chassis is doing as well. Very good first stint. After our first stint, we went to watch a much faster group. A kontrast. Oho. One BMW driver overheated his left brake.
I wonder why it smells.
After their stint was over, me and my dad started to prepare for our turn. I started my first fast lap, but sadly got blocked by the Mini. Soon after, it was all clear, so I set my fastest lap in the stint.
Zadnje gume su hladne.
Treba malo se izduva.
Temperatura dobra.
Da, sve u redu.
Loše.
Ajde još. Najviše sad. 43 je bilo.
Dobro, 45.
During my cooldown lap, my car's competitor Ford Focus ST overtook us, so I decided to chase him just for fun.
Onda ga pratim.
Viš kako vožeš. Lepo, on ga forsira.
Da.
Uopšte ne mora se cima auto.
After my amazing overtake, the second stint ended.
Is your dad okay?
He's okay,
Awesome.
better than the last time. But
Uh-huh.
it was fun. I was trying some new tricks, like to downshift to second in some corners to be a bit faster. So I was just learning how to take the corners in a bit different ways, and we'll see. I'll try. I'll do my best to improve my time, but we need to lower the pressure at the rear wheels because they were really like losing grip. So we will go to 2 bars instead of 2.2, and we'll see in the third stint if I'll improve my best lap of 1 minute and 42.8. So, but overall, I'm still satisfied. The car is running great.
Idemo na 2.
I was doing great in this lap, but had to slow down because of traffic. This time I was distancing myself from others and tried again. After that mistake, I calmed myself down and made the fastest lap so far. final stint was ending soon. I had the confidence to push more, and I would just say this is the lap that I will never forget.
Ja,
Trokira nešto.
a?
Trokira.
Da, uopšte nisam imao brzanje. I čuje se kao ono da je baš.
Da, čuo se kad si dolazio.
Dobro, dobro.
In the third stint, I wish I didn't go like full out because there was some knocking noise. My friend says it's maybe the chain, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know what was my best lap time, but sad news for my Toyota. I'll let you know later on when I realize what's the problem. But yeah, kind of sad when I heard that noise. I was 32nd out of 56 cars. There were a lot of fast cars, but I'm still satisfied with my place and result. To not risk making things worse, we pushed the car outside of the event. Stay tuned to see what happened to my precious Corolla T Sport. Bye.